Hello and welcome to yet another video on Adil Asmat Cockpit. In today's video, I'm going to once again elaborate on what I was saying regarding the split S maneuver, why it is so dangerous. I thought that the video needed an extension. The video needed more elaborate reasoning behind the logic that I presented, that split S maneuver should at least be abolished in all the air shows. One of the reasons is that in order to create excitement in the crowd regarding the thrill of the aircrafts flying around, one important thing is that the altitude at which the split S maneuver is performed, it is suicidal if just a small bit of variation of altitude that is fed in the onboard system, it can result in a lot of devastation. And split S maneuver is one maneuver which cannot be corrected while it is being performed. You cannot correct it. There is, however, a slight chance of correction at the top of split S maneuver. I'll tell you what that slight chance of correction is. Now, split S maneuver again starts with a level flight. Once it is level, the aircraft turns its nose up, goes straight. Once it goes straight at a particular altitude, it starts to perform the split S maneuver. Now it turns upside down and then goes down. Once the F-16, once the aircraft goes down, and the only thing that it can do right now is that it can pull up, and the maximum that it can do with the throttle and stick is to push the throttle up or down depending on how much clearance it has got from the ground, how much energy it wants to push the aircraft with, and then push it back up. Now once it starts pushing itself back up, it can do that with only 500 to 800 feet above the ground in order to maintain the thrill of the aircrafts flying around with just 500 feet of clearance from the ground. Once again, if the altitude that is fed in the computers, altitude that is fed in the onboard system, it is the sea level altitude, which happened in the case of the Thunderbirds, rather than the actual airbase altitude on which the elevation of the airbase is taken into account, it is disastrous for the pilot. You just cannot recover. The airplane has got so much energy and momentum. It will take a lot of time before it returns to the normal level flight. And the energy that with which the aircraft comes down, it has to dissipate that energy, and then the engines have to come back to the thrust settings, and it takes a lot of time. Therefore, if anything goes wrong in split S maneuver, any slight thing, split S maneuver is so difficult, so risky at low altitudes, because even if everything goes as per plan of the pilot, the aircraft computer systems have got the altitude right, it is being performed with around 500 to 1000 feet of clearance from the ground at the end of the split S maneuver. Even then, if there is a bird ingestion, if there is some foreign object debris, that because it is being performed at such a low altitude, if anything like that happens, the recovery of the aircraft is like chances are minimum. Therefore, I believe that split S maneuver should not be a part of the fighter jets aerobatics display at the air shows. Thank you so much.